Hey guys, Tyler here. Well, it turns out our home server was never really gone. It just got copied and migrated over to a new server, so I just had the wrong server address. So, that being said, I wanted to cover some things with the spawn. Well, I was building these anti-spider traps, and I noticed something when I build this section. It's 3 wide, and the anti-spider thing fit perfectly. And this one over here is 9 wide because it has 8 water flowing to the corner, then the one backstop. And the spider trap also fit perfectly in here. And I started thinking, you know what? Having 3, 4, and these random numbers is a waste. Because your water is going 8, plus you need the backstop, and it fits the anti-spider system perfect. So I think from now on, efficiency-wise, 9 by 9 is the way to go. But when I was thinking about that, I also started thinking about how much time I was wasting. Like, say a mob spawns here, then he has to come over here, fall in the water, get pushed down, and then, why did I come down here? I can't get out. I'm retarded. Okay, let's just replace this. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, but I was thinking about that, and I came up with what I think. I like that design, and it could be useful, but I don't know, my brain is like wired. I will spend as much time as I think is required to get something efficient to the level I like. So I've come up with a new something or thing I'm going to test. So I'm going to do some work real quick and I will show you guys my test design. I have no idea if it's going to work. I kind of figured this out by accident because I was messing around with designs on the, not that one, but back at the base. And I figured out how to make a pressure plate, which I didn't understand what it did. It just made a clicking noise. But also at the same time, I built a button and I put it next to a door just because I was running out of space in my little room. Clicked it and there was a door right there and it opened the door. I was like, oh, that's what the clicking noise means. So if you make things that click, they will open doors for you. I'm assuming do some other kind of mechanisms too, but that gave me a sweet idea on how I can make a active, because this is kind of a passive mob transporter. Like they'll spawn, they'll come down, and it's all passive. I think I can make an active one, but I gotta test some stuff first. So I will be back in the morning with that design, and I'll let you know how this thing goes too, because I want to do some more tests on a better anti-spider system. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think what I'm gonna do after I make sure spiders aren't spawning on this, I'm gonna go mine some sand and convert it to glass, and I'm gonna replace it with glass, but not above like that. I'm gonna go down one, because glass seems like be strange on stuff that you can do with it. It's not treated like a regular stone or grass or sand block. So I'm hoping mobs won't spawn on it, and that'll be a non-eyesore method of preventing spiders from spawning. So I may also expand it out to a 9 by 9. I may just remodel the whole thing and do 9 by 9 because that's definitely the most efficient way to do it. With the 8 water, with the backstop, and then the anti-spider system, it works perfectly. And if you set it up right, you could have 9 by 9. You could have 4 9 by 9 pads with basically one little chute, which would be awesome. And then I guess you could probably stack them like pancakes, but I don't know how that would work either. But I think that's not going to be irrelevant when I make this active system, if I can make it work. So I'll see you guys then. Well, guys, here we go. Plan X. What should happen is, for the test, it's going to be me jumping on this plate. Door opens, and there is a bucket of water behind that door. Should work fabulously. Nope. Not even close. Seemed like a really good idea in my head. guys have any ideas? Because explain away this was supposed to work. Okay, this block wouldn't have been here. I just had this set up for building it. And this would kind of be in a tower fashion. So I wouldn't worry about mob spawning on there. So the only place they could possibly spawn would be here. They would appear, door opens, water flushes them out. Go plunk down to collection area. But the water is not flowing past the door. I'll try something. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if... I wonder why this pressure plate's blocking the... Oh, now the water works. Okay, I'm going to think about this for a little bit. I'll be back. That's interesting. Turns out almost everything wood stops water. Try some more stuff. I got a trapdoor here too. I'm going to make a button as well, see if it stops it. Okay, trapdoors also stop water. Okay, I didn't know I was recording the whole time. Yeah, apparently a button does not stop water. Test something here. You can't put buttons on top of stuff. Crap. I do want to test some more stuff though. Let's do this. Button there. Okay, the button apparently has to be adjacent to the door. Okay, I'm gonna be off camera, I think, for a second. Okay guys, just playing around with water some more. I want to see if I can figure some way around this. If I put water here, based on what happened over there, the water should not flow. What the heck? It's really not flowing. That is crazy, dude. Wow. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, even the upper part of the door stops the water. That is weird. It's almost like it's treating all these wood blocks as like complete blocks. I'm trying to figure out how I can use that. Oh, looks like the anti-spider system's not working. Yay. That sucks. Okay, be back. Gotta chill for a second. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm just playing around with water some more, trying to figure out what the heck it's doing. So it's coming down here, and it's obviously traveling downhill. And then it travels, okay. So that downslopes just because it's going one block down there. Opening and closing doesn't seem to make... So if I put another sign, right. Oh. I'm trying to figure out some way I can use this to my advantage. I mean, other than being able to suspend water in the air. Oh, this is weird too. That's interesting. So even though there was stuff stopping it from going down, once I put it up this high, it stayed up this high. brain is going ape shit right now. What? But if I'm gonna try something. If I put a sign there. Okay. If I put a sign right there. Okay, that made it change flows. Oh, this is weird, dude. So, okay. Apparently water flow will only update if you actually physically update that block. I think the term mind blown is probably the right thing to be saying right now. I just learned more about water than I ever thought I would know. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I don't know, fester over this for a little bit, try to figure it out. Okay guys, I stewed on it for a little bit. Gonna try plan B here. Okay, let me get this set up real quick. Okay, so I'll spawn there. Blunk, blunk. Okay, spawns here, right there. Okay, block those. Line that out. Yeah, that'll be okay. So there, and there, and here. Okay, let's see here. Actually, for this test, I need a block here. Okay. Okay, that'd be, yes, it worked. Okay. So mob spawns here, has no choice but to walk this way and gets carried and yeah, it looks like it works. Nice, and I could have some kind of holding pin in there. That is insane that you could just suspend water like that. But the problem with this is it's not active. I want something as soon as they spawn here to somehow force them that way, because that theory seems good, but I think you have to be fairly close to them to get them to walk around. Why are mobs spawning on this island? He dropped a carrot. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that kind of defeats the whole point of... Unless I could somehow... Because I don't know if they would spawn if the water block was right here, which I don't think they would. Works pretty good though. Okay guys, I'm gonna think about this a little more. Just for giggles, I'm actually gonna leave this thing set up. And just to kind of see what happens. Okay, let's tie the back here with you. Okay, I've been sitting here thinking about this, staring at it. At least the way the water blocks and the woodwork, I don't think there is a way I could actively somehow convert this design to a active transport system. The thing I did think about though was if I trapped a mob like this, his feet are on the ground and his head is in the water. So I guess theoretically I could drown mobs, but I don't really want to do that. So something useful to note later on. I think I could build an elevator out of this too. So if I was in the water and I had a space block, I would be getting air and I would just be able to go zip, 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 zip. Never worry about drowning. other than that, I can't. Definitely could be useful. I need to control water, but other than that, I don't see a lot of use for it. Especially stuff like this. I can make some sweet little transport systems that can drop off mobs somewhere else. Like, say if there was a water pool down there, like if it was way up in the air, I wouldn't have to have a waterfall going all the way down. It could just be like, and they would drop right down to the water and not get hurt. But yeah. So I think what I got some glass smelting right now. I think I'm gonna try a different anti-spider system over there. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, Tyler back here with you. Okay, we just had a zombie walk off that ledge right there down to there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blocks he just dropped. We'll say 5 because he might have been aiming for this. So zombies will fall at least 5 blocks. Still waiting on the glass to smelt. I'm smelting, I'm smelting. So as soon as this is done, I will go finish up over there. Okay guys, Tyler back here with you. Okay, I got most of the spider spots, I think. Assuming they cannot spawn on glass, but the edges are still ran out of glass. So this will give us a pretty good test, I think. And I added these little things right here because mobs were getting out. And initially, like they were coming down the water, then they were jumping onto the block and walking over the edge. So I initially added just one, but then I was like, no, they can just walk off. So I added them too high so they can't do anything with them. They're just stuck. Which makes it a pain for me, but it's okay. So I will watch this for a couple nights and see how it goes. Hopefully the spider numbers drop a little bit. But I think we will call this the end of episode 10. And I am going to go sleep and think about that whole water transport system and see what I can come up with. Because there's got to be a way to have an active system. I just have to figure out how. So I'd like to look at that more too. So I could do without those pillars in the way, but that's okay. And I am getting levels. I'm about to hit level 8, so I've had a couple good nights of spawning out here. Little baby guys piss me off though, because they just fall, they run out the bottom and charge at me up here. It's a serious pain, so I can't really go AFK. But yep, I'll see you guys with episode 11. And what I might do, because I'll be honest guys, coming out here on a boat is a pain because of the chunk loading errors. I usually have to relog 3 or 4 times to get out here. So I may go back towards our base and build an improved version of this, because once I figure this glass thing out, whether it works or doesn't, I can go build an actual design with 9x9 grids. I'll continue to work on the active system, but I know this passive one works. So it's probably what I'll go with initially, because it is getting me levels pretty easily. I also want to incorporate like some kind of drop. I just got to figure out how far bombs can drop without dying, because I want to get the EXP from them. I'm pretty sure if they just drop, it'll be like sunburning them. I won't get any EXP for it. So I'll maybe do a couple quick tests on that. And yep, and have an actual system set up. So I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, Tyler back here with you for the last little bit of episode 10 here. The anti-spider system did not work. I watched this spider spawn directly over one of the pieces of glasses. Or at least if not directly over, he spawned like right there, so I suppose he could have spawned there, but I'll have to do a more controlled test this one. There's too many empty spots there, and I don't want to sit here for like 5 nights gathering sand and smelting it. But so see you guys in the next episode.